Hello viewers, Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, which I would just like to say before I begin that also today is very important for me because I've received my GCSE results, which I did well. I did well getting a bunch of 5s and 4s. That's under the current system. For those of you who are under the system for like A, B, C's and stuff, I got mostly C's, 3 B's and a few, but 2 lower than those. But yeah, that's just enough of the news side completed. Now, we are still at war. We are still losing our GDP, which I don't get, because we haven't lost any transports or anything. We still have a whole bunch of the, we still have the Baguette II coming out, which reintroduced battle cruisers to my fleet. Research, we are still 1 month away from getting triple turrets on light cruisers, which would mean that we can build new light cruisers. So, welcome to 1934 everyone, and triple turrets on light cruisers is now a thing in the French Navy. And this is just a whole massive battle here of a whole bunch of destroyers and a few of the Meuse rivers against an inferior fleet of Austro-Hungarian cruisers. Well, inferior to the Meuse rivers, as we saw with our old friends, the Argonauts, considering the fact that because of that particular battle, Argonaut is now an ocean liner, not a heavy cruiser. Yeah, the Argonauts are a bit outclassed by the Austro-Hungarian heavies. And good cornets. And the destroyers, make your way across like so. Turn off a void. The transports all go into the same division. Yeah. Edgar Cornet is the flagship of who is currently France's most prestigious admiral, which he first got his main prestigious stuff though while he was still a commanding officer on one of the Volontaires. One of the Volontaire battleships, and then also would work his way up with the Verdun's until he was then promoted to Fleet Admiral, and he saw the heavy cruisers in use during one of the battles, his first battles as an admiral, and chose to use them as his flagship instead of the battleships, instead of the battleship Tourville. Oh god, me just coming up with roleplay stuff on the fly here. torpedoes to save, torpedoes to save. Okay, new target. Oh, Cornet's gonna get hit. No, it isn't. My god, that was close. If you want my take on that, it was close. Oh no, no, no! Shit. Yeah, the Admiral's flagship has been hit. No! No! I will not lose one of my 40 knotters to this. Okay, we've taken a destroyer loss instead. Edgar Cornet, although a bit worse for wear, is more than likely going to be staying afloat. Destroyers, you're on retreat. You're on retreat. Yeah, we went too close to their CL. And so the Admiral's overconfidence has overtaken him. Maybe it could be his old age as well, because he's been in the Navy now for like 20 odd years. More than that, actually. Friendly torps gonna hit the it would have been, they were close, but the friendly torps fired from the DDs didn't actually hit. That's a good thing. Victor Hugo is still again proving the effectiveness of the 40 knotters. How many torpedoes did Cornet take? 4. Well, yeah, okay. 4 torpedoes did that amount of damage. Understandable. Victor Hugo is turning now to make sure that this CA here is finished off, as well as also going back for the one that they stopped attacking. Which is dead on steering, which is a good thing. I think they're gonna flame out. Unless of course they can change that. Fire. Shoot. Let's help along the fire issue, shall we? They sank. Oh well. Oh, yeah, harder starboard, Victor Hugo. And here then as well. And although Edgar Quinette is damaged, this is still a massive victory for us. Ooh, that was the last Japanese ship built with a naval ram. Okay. You'd think though a ship with a ram would have a higher speed. Come on, loading, finish. There. Well, yeah, we did lose a destroyer. What the frick? Sorry about this, viewers. Fucking hell, why does this keep happening? God. Well, could be worse. Could be worse than this. Could be like XCOM. 3 crashes in a row. Alright, we're back in now. Hopefully I might remember to timestamp skipping that. No, I'm not going to. Never mind. Or I'm not going to for ages. Yep, that's that battle completed. And what's the damage to Quinette? 8 months. Fuck. Yes, you were fucked shit out of luck. Incomplete. And I'm not going to finish the rest of the song. Because of reasons. Those of you wondering though, it's Breeze or Boz by Tenacious D. Oh no, I just thought it was a battle. I could have easily fought. Okay. Now, remembering the fact that the Condorcets are right now a little bit out of ships, I'm getting a new ship class. It's this new class will be having to use this hull, obviously, like the Condorcets did. Similar towers. Oil. Go for juice to begin with and then work from there. .41 knots at minimum beam, minimum draught. 41 knots. Best crop. Best on this I can get. Best coincidence, best hydro, RDF. Okay, 41 knots is unrealistic. 40. Just 37 knots, actually. .37 knots on the short hull here. And could I Mogami-esque? Yes, I can Mogami-esque this thing. Yeah, just keep 37 knots there. I want a 6, 3, 3. We're not going to Mogami-esque this thing. I'm just going to keep it like So 6 3 3 3 1 1 6 1 5 5. Then 155mm guns. And then just a whole bunch of 2-inch, just 2-inch anti-destroyer guns. And everyone's favourite 20-inch torpedoes in quad torpedo mounting. I think I can reduce displacement further. Reducing displacement further means that I'm obviously going to have to replace the secondary tower in. Obviously going to have to replace the 6.1s. Going to have to move this forward. Just another 2-inch there. You have to re-add in this funnel. Maybe I could re-add in the Mogami escalator there. No. That'll just make the full weight worse. Okay, that is this particular design completed. The Nelly type is completed in the design phase because they still need to be built. But I still need the bill for their completion. We're going to be light cruiser lights with this. Four of them. Okay. Argonet and Suffren and the ship I cannot pronounce the name of are completed. I think by this point the Argonet would be finishing off its ocean liner conversion. Everyone but us is losing transports, and yet we're the one with the lower GDP, although GDP gain has gone up. Mark II 15-inch guns. Yes, please. Fuck. Who's on low crew? You're on low crew. You'll be carrying on your repairs. The baguettes are 7 months out. The cruisers are 11. Infinite as well. The name Infinite is here finally. Although the cruiser is not going to be infinite. Torpedo protection 4. I think if I focus again there. Silent proof tubes. So what, have they just made their torpedo tubes impervious to being attacked by me? But yeah, if you look here at the bottom left, German Empire discovered silent proof tubes. I didn't know tubes were so bad that they needed to be silent proofed. I'm not that bad that I would just send one shell and immediately blow up their torpedo tubes. Italy and Britain are fighting each other again, it seems. They still are. I have to go on to the next turn this way. Sometimes I cannot leave this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap fuck for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Yeah, that was just me singing a bit of Corn. Freak on a Leash. Five bumps and the baguettes are out. This is still okay. Right, the Mark II 15s are completed. Ah, they've got more battleships. Well done, Austria-Hungary. Well done. What you've done there is just giving me more targets to shoot at. Right, we have better 15s now. Defocus big guns right now. Ah! Germany have discovered Cordite 3. Althedron Turpit, he's still alive, has been warned about his budget expenditure. The enemy is threatening Toulon. We have to go save Toulon. Right, with the Victor Hugo. Which the Victor Hugo is also the flagship for the French Navy's newest admiral to replace the previous admiral who was in charge of the main Mediterranean fleet. Who is waiting for one of the new baguettes to be completed before he switches his command over. He's still keeping with his command of the Victor Hugo from before. Yeah, we go and defend Toulon. Toulon will not fall. No, Toulon will fall when I can say it can fall. And that would be on my grave. Ooh, they're already damaged. This is helpful. Okay, torpedoes to save. Okay, because they're the weak point of my class, I want to get the destroyer out the way. Shift right click though, so my torpedoes will go for the CA there. Shift on click. Main guns go there. So our secondary guns can get in good enough hits. And they surrender to high casualties. It's one of the better results I could get. .6 degrees. That should be a shallow enough turn to make sure that our guns don't miss angle. We begin the bombardment again. On CA-2405. It looks to have seen better days. Also, they're about to see worse days. Well, actually, they're going to be spending their days now as the artificial reef. Bring ourselves in closer. We defended Toulon. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. Again. Want to give up yet, Austria-Hungary? Like, we've already defeated you like 10,000 times by this point. Over-exaggeration, but still. I'll agree to this peace. Because we have a chance. No, never mind, I'll just also resolve it. We missed our chance to see Quebec in action, but she did heavily damage the Austro-Hungarian battleship that was there. Edgar Quinet and Hugo have both completed their repairs. Quinet, in your 8 months you are out, you now have no admiral calling you their flagship, as well as also you have missed the war, I believe. We'll have to see. Again, we'll have to see whether or not they missed the war or it's simple. War continues. Okay. And our ally Italy is here as well. Quad turrets in 2 months. Don't mind if I do. Relations with Britain improving. Okay, now our transport cap is being decimated a bit. So now we have the excuse to increase that building. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A chief for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Large quad turrets. We're getting another lonely giant. It is then. As Quebec had her has her triples, which I'm going to retrofit her to quads later. But well, no, actually, what I'm going to do is we now have quads. Is I'm going to do another battle cruiser, but this time it's going to be small. It's It's going to be small, only 30,000 tons. And it is going to incorporate fully a small gun platform, which this reintroduces the 13-inch weaponry to my French lineup. No, actually not the 13-inch. Reintroduces the 14-inch weaponry to my lineup. With sixes there. And 5 there. That location I can fit in a 6, can't I? No, I can't. That area though I can fit in a 5. And then the rest is just going to be 2-inch. There. And these things here are just enforcing our use of battle cruisers. Standard oil firing induced 35 knots. 37. 40 on a forced turbo electrics. Yes. I'm going mad here. Anti-torp. Triple bottom. I do need to get better stuff on the armor. Twelve, 5, 5, 5. Yep. 14s, everything. Yep. That. Oh no. I didn't follow the normal naming convention. Oh well. Oh well. Who cares about the naming convention these days? I certainly don't anymore. Leverette. 4 of you are being built. So yeah, the Leverettes are more expensive? Oh, their speed. Yeah. Of course they're going to be more expensive with the speed. We're still the first nation to get some important stuff, but we're still behind on tech. Yeah, we still have a bit more recording time before I stop. Work in progress. ASW. Naval communications. Good. That would actually give me the better. Tunnels. Only more on the crew salvage. This is going to be the end of the stream, viewers. Hope you enjoyed so